And we're underway from Wrigley Field. Comes up empty.
Top of the order speedster. You'd really like to see him work his way on. He can get around the bases in a hurry, but a little too aggressive, maybe a little anxious.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Throw sails over his head at first. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. And up next for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami.
It's moving weird. They did something to the game. It's moving weird.
Antonacci on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Cuts at it and misses. That's a strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. One out man at first. Now the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. And that is out of play. Base knock center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Colson Montgomery. And that one fouled off.
Wings on my Baco air fryer. Okay.
Line shot into the gap should score at least one. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score and they take the lead. And he'll reach second with one away.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of its stick.
Now here is Chase Maidron. Should have this one. And he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 2. Benintendi up here. Popped in the air, left field. Coming on is Happ. He's there to make the catch. But 2 runs. Back here at the friendly confines. And getting the nod for the White Sox, Davis Martin. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah? Leading off, Pete Crow Armstrong. Montgomery gets it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Ian Happ up to hit.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And the 0-1. Happ, a first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati in 2015.
Weird.
Caught him looking for the K. Happ wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. 2 outs, base is empty. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And down on strikes. Out number 3. Nothing happening there. Here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. Randall Grichuk steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a ground ball. Gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the catcher to hit, Drew Romo. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
No, that's out.
Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
There's a line drive to left field, and that's the third out. 1-2. Back here at Wrigley Field, now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman. That one found hard the other way. Little chopper rolls foul. In the air to left center. Grichuk gets under it. And there's one down. Michael Conforto will climb in. Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. Now 2-1. That's a strike. In the air, right field, on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here's the second baseman.
Take those beef hot links out.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Hit hard, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
This guy don't play that, do they?
Moises Ballesteros, the next to hit.
Yeah,
and that's in there at the knees for a strike.
What part of New York they play, you know?
That one 95 to finish him off. Cubs leave one after 2. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on to the third inning. Sam Antonacci steps to the plate for the White Sox. In time to Bush. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the White Sox.
So up next for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. And 1-2.
Outside ball.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And now Miguel Vargas.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong has a beat on it. He's got it. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Montgomery, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Out towards left center. And it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. My draw. In the box here, lets that one go for a ball. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, right field. Conforto under it, and that is that. White Sox back here at the friendly confines. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya, just off the outside edge. And that is ball one. Fouled off left side. And a swing and a miss. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see them more aggressive with those pitches.
Ball, that's down.
Got him swinging, and that's 4 strikeouts.
Up next for the Cubs, the
Got
center
the
fielder,
umpire.
number 4.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that's in for a strike.
Cool.
Fastball for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be. Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And that's the inning.
I wanted you to report out yesterday we take the garbage out.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Caleb Fieldball.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Activity in the bullpen. Phil Maton preparing to come on if needed. Roberts also throwing.
That was a strike.
That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Randall Grichuk now.
There you go. She was
This one belted. Deep left field. On its way. Gone. That one felt good, and they add to their lead. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Romo swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Strike 2.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Oh, and he hit him.
Check your base.
Man at first. Now it's the right fielder. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air center field. And there's one down.
Up next for Chicago.
Now Sam Antonacci, 1 for 2. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A 2-run shot. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add on.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he
one down. So up now for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami. And first offering is fouled off. Oh, look at the stop to first, and very nicely done for the out. So up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas. high fly ball right field. Conforto under it, and that is that. But here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the fourth.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the.
Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Up next for the Cubs,
Dangerous hitter at the plate, and Alex Bregman.
Number 3, Alex.
And that's in there at the knees. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Got him swinging for the K. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
Yeah.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. That's out number 2. Now it's the second baseman.
Wood.
You get through with that sponge and bring out that pot, throw that in the garbage. Always have a green sponge in the garbage.
Man at second. In the dirt.
Damn.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Just off the outside corner. 3-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the. Back here at Wrigley Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. In the air to left center. Hat under it. One away. And up next for Chicago, Chase Mydroth. Takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Benintendi in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. That one ripped, and a base hit right there. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Randall Grichuk steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's already homered here in this one.
Oh, what's that smell? That's the rub. Yeah.
The 1-0. Out to short. Swanson. In plenty of time to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. The White Sox leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 6. Back here at the friendly confines. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Moises Ballesteros. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Amaya in the box now. No balls and a strike. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Grichuk takes it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 7.
Swanson digs in.
Shortstop, Gansby.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one pushed foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Back after this on the show. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Drew Romo getting ready to hit.
The catcher, number 36, Drew Romo.
This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong in position, and there's one down.
Up next to Chicago.
Now it's the right fielder.
Number 13, Riku Nikita.
Line drive, makes the catch for the second out.
That is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get an out on the play. Runner at first with 2 away. Now here is Munetaka Murakami. Over to first, and he's saved. 1 for 3.
No, that's out.
The 1-0.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Antonacci off of first with 2 away. And that one lifted in the air center field. Crow Armstrong under this one. And that is that. So bottom of the inning. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Grichuk takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Yes.
That's ripped. Base hit. And a man aboard. Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. Outside low. And it's 1-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away. 2-2 now. That's smacked on a line to center. Grichuk racing over to make the catch.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Bregman at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Play made, that ends the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Phil Maton.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Takes it in for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Colson Montgomery now at the plate. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Jacob Webb getting loose out there. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
And that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He doesn't flinch at all with the front shoulder, stays nice and closed behind in the count, and hits this ball beautifully.
Number 20, the next to hit, takes ball one.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Ballesteros, the next to hit, takes outside. Ground ball, left side, and it goes just foul.
What do we got, the crab?
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there.
Damn.
And it's into the bleachers. Out of here.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percent.
Shit, he was throwing a gym. Grant Taylor. He was pitching a gym.
Just go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Good job to fight that one off. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here the bottom of the 7th. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That pitch gets the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swanson thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. And a payoff pitch. Stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Now to short, whips it to first on the run, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Up next.
So back to the top of the order. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. 2 down, nobody on. That one ripped, but foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Cubbies edge closer on this long ball. It's now 6-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jacob Webb.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Obi Milner, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Line drive. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one away. So up next, Randall Grichuk. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong settles underneath it. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the White Sox.
And now it's going to be Drew Romo.
crisping it up. You know what I mean?
Foul ball.
You gotta make you some sauce. Mix the sauces together in a gray bowl. Clean that gray bowl up. You can roast it off.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Open dip and that was stick. Barbecue sauce and oven.
Nice grab. Throw to first, and they get the out. Here at Wrigley Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Ian Hassett digs in now.
You know, these cup.
Grant Taylor got some shit. I hope he can stay healthy.
Here comes a skipper out of the
guys in the game.
Grant Taylor will take over here.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
You got damn it. And you got nasty movement. I gotta watch me and Marv.
In the air, left field. Benintendi settles under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Consistently attacking the right pitch is a great way to build confidence as a hitter. You start to think less at the plate the more often it happens, and it can have a snowball effect. And I think that's been the case today with all of the hard contact.
That one in triple digits. And they'll do it again.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The White Sox leading by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one just misses.
That's a ball.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings and misses. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Bregman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Late with the swing there.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
No ball.
Yeah, this is false.
That's to third, but it kicks foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out. And the Cubs are down. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Bobby Milner.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. And safe at first, a bunt single. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Digging in, Sam Antonacci. And a bunt back at the pitcher.
No double play.
To first,
yes!
He beats it.
Yes! Finesse stairs. Yes.
Up next for the White Sox.
Yes.
The first baseman, number 5.
First and second, no outs. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. Misses the sweeper. On the ground, right side. Flips it. There's one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now here is Miguel Vargas.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
2 outs and a runner at third here at the top of the ninth.
You gotta stir that barbecue sauce and put it in.
The 1-1. High fly ball lifted into air right field. And that's the third out. The White Sox back here at Wrigley Field, all set for the bottom of the ninth. Michael Conforto getting ready to hit. Sliced hard but foul. Here's your 1. And a big swing and a miss. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the second baseman. Taylor, a guy that comes at you with one of the biggest curveballs around. It's got a ton of movement. Man, that got him square in the mask. 1 down, base is empty here in the ninth. Struck him out swinging. And they're down to their last out.
Well, I've always said it's tough. An elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
And foul ball.
And what makes it so good is the tilt and the late break to it. Kind of reminds me of Andy Pettit as far as how sharp that breaking ball is.
Who were some of the curveballs that you watched in your career that were difficult to deal with?
Well, Boog, I kind of liked hitting curveballs if it was coming from a right-hander, but from a left-hander, different story. Some of the nasty ones, Andy Pettit, Barry Zito.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
The Cubbies down to their final strike. That one misses, and the count is filled up. The White Sox trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the ninth. That's ball 4, trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk.
I'm like, oh shit. Damn, I ain't got nobody in the chamber.
Base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Got him. Game over.
That's the ball game.
Well, he held him down for 2 solid innings, recording 6 outs in this game. Really nice job of executing his pitches, really just playing catch with the catcher, throwing whatever was put down, and letting the defense do some work behind him.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying
you don't have to feel that
long.
thing over a lot of oil, you know what I mean? Like a quarter-way length. Even this look. Davis Martin had 10 Ks. White Sox, we had 37 at bats, 6 runs, 12 hits, 6 RBIs, no walks, 2 Ks. We had 2 doubles, and 2 doubles, 2 home runs. We used 2 pitches and had 15 Ks. The Black Ass Cubs had 34 at bats, 3 runs, 7 hits, 3 RBIs, 1 walk. I struck their ass out 15 times. They had 1 double, 1 home run. They used 7 pitches. Wait, 1, 2, 3. They used 7 pitches. They was whack as hell. I hate the Cubs. They run it right back to somebody else. You need my help or you good? Huh?